You mentioned Tesla a moment ago. I have to ask you the question. You said once that Elon Musk offered you a job. Is that true?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
When
And,
was that?
that was probably more than 10 years ago now. He was charming about it. And I said, I thought long and hard about it. I might be very wealthy now if I'd taken it, but that was never my motive. And I think he realized that. Now I was about to finish off the XJ, the car that no longer, of course, is, but and I was so engrossed in getting this car finished. That's what mattered to me. So I didn't take the job. But I would love to have worked for him and that company and indeed work in California. But I had other things to do, and at the time they were more important to me.
Did he just reach out to you and say, I like what you do. How about you come and
Yeah.
work for Tesla?
Yeah, he did. He saw the XF. He told me he liked the shape of the XF. He could see that at last was a clean design modern car. And I spoke to him about it. He fully got it. When other people weren't getting it, they just say, well, because many people confuse clean and simple with boring. And it certainly wasn't in my mind boring, but he got the XF. He thought it was a super car, super looking car. And so he approached me.
He's an
I was very
interesting individual.
flattered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a bit of time with him. He was good company. I liked him.
Yeah. Excellent.
But I've never worked for him, of course. So
Right. There's a long list of others who might be on that list. Let's talk about some other, I would say, consumer products that you admire.
yeah.
Let's say some favorite pieces out of different parts of the world. How about a watch? What are some of your favorite designed watches?
Well, I have an association with Bremont watches. We do quite a bit of work with them, not designing so much as mutual PR work. And Bremont are a British company, as you might know, and they build entirely in Britain. By the way, they're not built in Switzerland. Even the mechanics of them are built now in the UK. So I really like the Bremont watches. They're quite traditional in many ways. They're meant to be. They've got some lovely mechanisms which are just enthralling. But generally, I've never been into branding in watches, or indeed anything. I tend to like very simple, pure design, like Skagen watches. Is that how you pronounce it? Skagen, the
Mhm.
Danish company.
Sure.
And if you were going to talk about style and aesthetic, they'd be probably amongst my favorites. And if you get into these multi-$1,000 watches, you see people wearing, a little bit of chintz on them. They do nothing for me. Absolutely
Hmm.
nothing. They might have a fancy name on the face, but they might be beautifully made. The craftsmanship might be wonderful, but I can't get beyond, a slightly, I don't know, untidy look of them.
Yeah.
So I'm always defaulting to the pure and simple
Simplicity.
in watches.
How about shoes?
Um, I I bought a pair of trainers for the first time about 2 or 3 years ago. I know everybody wears them because I always thought they were very inelegant things, and I think most of them still are actually. They're very clunky looking things. But I buy my shoes. I can't remember the name of the company now, but they're British made shoes. I buy Italian
Mhm.
design, British made, and fairly eclectic mix. But I do love shoes. I buy lots of shoes, and I've probably got more shoes than my partner has. She's got lots. So I've got that. It's a three-dimensional thing again, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is.
A
What about a
three-dimensional
home?
thing.
What about a home appliance?
Um, Simple stuff again. I will buy an aesthetic. It quite often tends to be German, but that's kind of where that goes. Um, I'm terrible with names. I can't remember the names. That's how indifferent I am towards
Something
brands.
that's a Bosch or yeah, has that kind of German appeal to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Bosch kettle and toaster and all
Sure.
that stuff.
Sure.